Hey everyone, it's Ivan, kitbadger.com. I'm out here with Chris from SureFire, and he's gonna walk us through their 5.56 cans from their Legacy 5.56 all the way through to their SureFire SOCOM 5.56 RC2.
This is our SureFire FA556 212 suppressor, now our Legacy suppressor, but when this one was originally came out, it was our first end mount suppressor. Previous to that, all of our suppressors were over the barrel. Okay. And this was a shorter overall length option, specifically with military end users in mind for the M4, as well as the CQBR rifle and early Mark 18s. Something a little bit different in this design is that it has a weld point at the rear of the tube, which in case the suppressor is being essentially shot outside its capability, instead of there being an issue with the suppressor, this weld point pops, venting gas and overpressure. Still completely safe to fire the suppressor, but you will be losing flash and sound reduction. Now it takes quite a while to get there, but it was a safety feature that was built into this early generation.
Very cool. As Chris mentioned, this being the Legacy 5.56 and the first in mount, they actually use kind of a different mounting system, i.e. muzzle device, in that here you have this notch actually in the muzzle device corresponding with a pin inside of your suppressor. Whereas with the SOCOM series, there's an index notch down here on the muzzle device, again, corresponding with our suppressor. So I'm gonna get this guy on here and put some rounds through it. As far as host weapons go, this right here is one of the early HK 10.5-inch URGs, 416 upper on a SBR lower. So go ahead and put some rounds through it. I will say this thing's actually really nice. It's not egregious to shoot like some 5.56 cans, especially considering 10.5-inch barrel. But from here, we'll go ahead and move into the newer SOCOM line.
The SOCOM 2 series is our current generation of suppressor. This one specifically is our 5.56 RC2 rifle carbine. Again, for 10.5-inch guns or longer, similar to that of our 212. A little bit different in the way the locking attachment works, in the fact that we have a notch in the suppressor back section and a tab on the adapter. Okay. The 5.56 RC2 is our most popular 5.56 suppressor. Give it a try.
All right, sounds good. Additionally, this being the SOCOM Gen 2 RC, it actually uses computer-controlled laser welds, giving you an even stronger suppressor. So let's do some shooting. Of course, also being made with the end user of the military in mind, this is absolutely select fire capable. As a consumer, that may or may not matter, but nice to have the capability.
SOCOM 5.56 Mini2, slightly shorter than that of the RC2, optimized for 14.5-inch barrels or longer. Certainly safe to shoot on a 10-inch gun. However, you're not going to have optimization for sound and flash reduction.
All right. Yeah, let's give it a try.
All right.
On this 14.5-inch, absolutely pleasant to shoot as far as to the ear still.
SOCOM 5.56 SB2 is our short barrel option. It's for anything with 10-inch barrel or less, especially on the ARs. When you have a shorty gun like this, you're allowing more gases to exit the front. It's got a larger port. And also would be an option for a non-adjustable fixed piston-driven gun if you have an issue with overgassing.
Cool. As far as a host weapon for this, I have a Adams Arms 8.5-inch piston upper. So we'll see how it does. While I can absolutely shoot this without ear pro, on an 8.5-inch barrel, probably not the ideal setup for me. It would probably be much more pleasant with like a 10.5, so don't want to spend all day with 8.5 on the range, but absolutely works. Chris, really appreciate the opportunity to come out here and have you run me basically through Legacy 556 all the way up to current SOCOM Gen 2. Really cool kind of seeing that progression and these different suppressors run on these different weapons, kind of optimized for different barrel lengths purposes. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.